Hello, fellow Digi-Destined, and welcome to myself being Brian, my Let's Play of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. We're gonna start with the basic. This is settings. I'm gonna just start here because there's a lot of cutscenes, or rather videos. So, I'm gonna talk over it because most of you that are watching have probably already played through or watched a playthrough of the game, so I'm not going to really lean into reading and really taking in the story. I'm going to do a lot of skipping of that, especially of all the text, because this game has a lot of text, but it should be a good time. So essentially I'll go over a little bit what we're doing here today. So this playthrough is modded slightly, very slightly. So I have a kind of like a text, it's a text skipping mod. It pretty much just speeds up the text. It doesn't work, sadly, for the videos, so the video cutscenes, we kind of have to sit here and watch, but we'll do what we can. And then I have a couple other mods that essentially just add some other Digimon, and we'll see what happens. The plan is to just play through it all. It's probably going to be quite a long series because this game, from memory, is quite long. I haven't played it through in, probably at least a few years. I played it through, I think, twice when it came out. And I actually have never played through the entirety of Hacker's Memory. So if we do end up getting to Hacker's Memory, that'll be really interesting because we'll keep the same mods and stuff like that. Hopefully the mods don't break anything. That would be one of my main fears, is some things breaking. There is a chance of that, so I might have to do some weird cuts at some points, but I'm hoping that it's very minimal. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. I would love if you see a Digimon that you're wanting me to have on the team or whatever, leave a comment and we'll see if I can keep it / actually take that route of Digivolution. Other than that, I think it'll be a fun series. If memory serves, actually, I guess I should go into the episodes are going to be about 30 minutes each. So I say about 30 minutes because I'm going to record for 30 minutes each episode, and then after editing and stuff, some episodes might be, 25 minutes. Some episodes might be 35 minutes. Who knows? But that's what you should expect. I think majority of this episode is going to be pretty much watching these video cutscenes. I'm hoping that we get at least a little bit into some gameplay in episode 1, but we'll see. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so now you can see that we have this the chat boxes here. So essentially this is what the dialogue skipper is it just speeds it up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and just go with the channel name. Gonna be basic with it. I really hope you didn't hear that Windows sound. That was very loud and obnoxious. I apologize. Alright, now we get a little bit more video cutscene. I will say, like, I really do like the animation stuff that this game has, especially for, like, I don't even remember when this thing came out. But Digimon has always done a really good job with their visuals and, like, the cutscenes and stuff, especially with their game releases, in my opinion. I'm also playing on normal difficulty. I don't really want to play on hard difficulty because this game has enough grinding as it is. I have the battle like animations and stuff are on, but I might change that to short, especially when we're like grinding for levels, especially when we have to de-digivolve and re-digivolve and do that whole thing. So, all right, let's see if we can get through this. I am also probably gonna get stumped a few times because I'm gonna bite myself not reading the dialogue and stuff, because I don't remember this game very well. So we will see how bad it gets when I skip what I have to do. And then I know that Mirai, I think that's how you say that name, some of her hints on what to do next aren't very clear. So we'll see if we get stumped or not. Hopefully not. I might have to look up a walkthrough mid recording one day, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't remember if there's a specific person you have to talk to, or if it's just, because I know you don't have to talk to the family. I don't think it was a specific person. I think it was just number of people talked to. Also, I apologize in advance if anyone is like a super fan of Digimon. My pronunciation of a lot of the Digimon is going to be absolutely horrible. I do love Digimon. I really do. And I've watched a lot of the anime. I call it anime, but it's also, I don't know. But anyways, I've watched a lot of it and stuff, but I still, with a lot of the names, I suck. So, we'll see. I'll butcher a bunch of them. I don't think any of these dialogue things ever really change anything. Alright. Let's go ahead. I remember the little bit of the beginning. I really should have... Nah, because it would have taken me so long if I had, like, played through the game to get a feeling for it again, but... Oops. If I remember correctly, I think it's just this one we have to talk to, or is it the one up there? Okay, yeah, it is just this guy. And then we can go to Kowloon. We go to Kowloon, we get some more some more long cutscenes. I should have planned some more conversation topics or something, I guess. Forgot just the sheer amount of intro videos and stuff, because there's still quite a few too. At least it's pretty shortly here that we finally get our first Digimon. Which I'm always torn between going Terriermon or Hagurumon. Because I love like Machine Dramon and like that line, but I also love Gargamon, especially like Mega Gargamon and stuff. Rapidmon's also kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go Hagurumon though, because Mega Dramon and all of them are just so cool. Gardramon's mid, but let's see. We'll just go with this text option. But yeah, I don't remember how much. I know that navigating through Kowloon is sometimes a little annoying. And I don't remember what my controls are for my camera. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to adjust that right away or not. This mod to skip the text cutscenes is definitely speeding things up at least a bit, because otherwise, like, this whole first episode is just this. We'll get a couple of battles in probably, but I don't know how far we'll get. Alright, let's just go after Arata, because he's not in trouble, but, well, I guess not. I don't know. You could say that he kind of is, but not really. Alright, let's move forward. This is also almost where we get to grab our first Digimon. Should be pretty much just around the corner. Also, sorry about my cursor here, I guess. That might be annoying. I might have to try and make it so you don't see it if it bothers people, but for now it'll just be here. I guess seizure warning too. Alright. There we go. Oh, it's not skipping. And now, we're technically a hacker. I also really hope that the audio is good. I'm hoping in editing I can adjust it a little bit if it is bad, but we will see. We're okay, 14 minutes in. We're about to get our first little Digimon. There he is. There's Hagurumon. Give me the mechanical looking. Yeah, definitely has to be. Palmon's alright, but we'll see. Alright. First fight. Or I guess not first fight quite yet. Can't remember if we actually get into the fight and then get saved or what. Let's go help because that's what we do. And go ahead and get this item real quick. Let's essentially potions. Assuming that more people understand Pokemon logic than Digimon logic. Yep, because he has the Machine Dramon. Alright, we do fight this thing. We do get help, but we also fight it. I'm gonna just assume that people kind of know what's going on with the fights. If not, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think it really matters if I use skill or not in this battle, because Machine Dramon's pretty much gonna carry me. Or not. Guess not. Not if he just misses. There we go. Would have been nice if he didn't miss his Infinity Cannon, but... And there is our first fight of the game. And for anyone that's not familiar with the Digimon style of games, but are familiar with Pokemon, it has a lot of similarities, but the main spots in which it's different is that instead of having like a linear evolution path, there's a lot of branching. So essentially, when you Digivolve, you choose blah blah blah. Oh, that's right, I have to go back. Can't get the items. You kind of choose which Digimon you're digivolving into with the baby versions. But you have to up your skills for each Digimon enough to get like the better Digivolution lines. So it takes a lot more grinding, and you can go back and forth between the evolutionary levels. So like your they also have a lot more than Pokemon. Pokemon obviously has anywhere from 1 to 3 evolutions, or I guess 1 to 2 evolutions, and then megas and stuff. Whereas Digimon, they have their in training, then rookie, what is it? In training, rookie, then I'm blanking on what it is. Anyways, they have 5 because they have up to their I think it's ultimate then mega, but I can't remember what's after rookie for some reason. So these are some in-training Koromon. So essentially as well, you don't really catch anything in this game, per se. In this game, when you fight the Digimon, there's that bar that goes up. And when you have 100%, you can go to the Digilab, which will be introduced to later. And in there, you can Digi-convert the data that you've collected on the Digimon into your own Digimon of that. So, like Koromon, I'm definitely adding to the team, because Koromon is like one of the main Digimon that digivolves into Agumon and all of those lines. And, you know, fan favorite kind of thing. Because it's Agumon and Gabumon that are the main two. They're the little orange dinosaur dude and the little blue furry guy that you saw running around just a few minutes ago. Whether or not I actually do Gabumon or not is up for debate, though, because personally, I'm not a huge... Not that I don't like them, but I'm not a Garuru fan. I've always just, like, the whole, like, dog evolution lines are just... They're too basic. But at the same time, I love Omnimon, so... Okay, I really need to use the skip instead of just clicking through. And we're back to... Or, we're not back, we have found Arata. Alright, we're 21 minutes in, and... we still have a lot of these cutscenes to go. I might make part 1 a little bit longer. And try to get through a large amount of these cutscenes and stuff just until we're kind of in the part where we've become a cyber sleuth. Because then we can actually have, like, you know, episode 1 was cutscenes and stuff, and then starting in episode 2, we'll have, like, the beginning of the actual, like, main story of the game. So that's Gabumon, and that's Agumon. And in this fight, it really doesn't matter what we do. So I'm gonna just pretty much be spamming this thing. Because this is just setting the story. Because this is one of the... It's not a big bad, but it's a boss, essentially. Shouldn't be too much longer before we get to the actual story, so it might actually not be too much longer than the 30 minutes. We got glitched. And now we are data in the physical world. I don't know why, but this car and like the town and the angles in this kind of intro to like you sleuthing scene really reminds me of Final Fantasy. I don't know exactly why. Like there it doesn't, but like the drift in the beginning of that does. I'm just gonna spam through the dialogue pretty much because it doesn't really matter. Essentially, we're stuck between forms at the moment because we got touched by that thing, the Nautilus looking squid dude. Yeah, we might as well save. Probably have saves here. Yeah, there's my old save. Look at that. Look how long that was. That's insane. We're gonna just go with this middle one, I guess. 38 minutes, because I was sitting there. Oh, what's my B button? Is that B button? Yep, there we go. Cool. Chapter 1. So I actually made it here a little bit faster than I was expecting. But I don't think we'll do our first mission or anything until episode 2. We're pretty much going to just get through this. We might do... We'll see, because I don't remember if you meet Mirai right away, or if you have to do your first thing or not. I don't know. Because now we're gonna jump. I think this is where we meet Mirai. Yeah, this is Mirai. So we meet Mirai and we go to the Digilab here. And then it'll give us this little intro. This is also like the little digital network. That's what it's called. So we can kind of go through here. Do some battles and stuff. There's a bunch of like babies and stuff in here too, which will be quite nice. I don't think we have anything that... Yeah, it's all just one foe. But yeah, you can see that the fights kind of take a little bit of time, especially like if there's a lot of enemies. Once I have more Digimon, I'll have more than one attacker, because it's up to... I think it's 3. I want to say it's 3. Pretty sure it's 3. That you can have out fighting, so that'll speed it up a little bit too. But this is why I'm optioning just putting the battle animation stuff on short instead of the full whatnot. But I do want to showcase some of the modded Digimon, like their animations and stuff, because I mean that'll be really cool seeing the ones that I haven't seen before. I have no idea what's been added either. I also really should actually have healed. Whoops. Watch me die early. That'd be fantastic. Typing in this game is also different than I should have used. Oh, okay, it is really squishy anyways. Is different than Pokemon as well. So like they have 2 different I guess traits that each Digimon has. So there's their typing, which there's free virus. What is it? It's free virus vaccine. Is it just 3 of them? I think it's maybe just 3 of them. So free virus and vaccine. And then they have your attribute, which there's light, dark, earth, I think. I don't remember all of them, but like fire, wind, electric, if that's what it's called. I don't remember like the terms for each of them. And then they each are kind of like the type chart from Pokemon, in which like they multiply the damage that you do depending on your type and attribute. We'll go into the menu too eventually here, once we get through to the Digilab, and well, I mean, honestly, you're gonna see that screen a lot in the coming episodes. then there's the 30-minute mark. So, yeah, pretty much this episode's going to be a little bit longer because we're going to get to the Digilab. We're going to go through that kind of cutscene and stuff because I think I have access to this digital network, so I don't have to do any grinding now. I should be fine. I don't think I'm going to miss out. Wait, this isn't the Digilab. I thought we would go to the lab first. But we're just in Eden. I'm confused. Maybe now we'll go to the Digilab? Okay, there we go. Okay. I thought I was going insane. So, she pretty much gives us a little bit of a rundown on the Digilab. Has like a bunch of different things for us to do. And now we're here, so pretty much I think this is where I can probably end it. So like that is essentially healing. This is for online battles, so we won't ever touch that. This is Digifarm. Essentially you put a Digimon in it and then they level up automatically. Digibank, this is where they just kind of sit, and this is where you can convert them into Digimon. You can also return them to get percentage to your scan rate. This is where you digivolve and stuff too. So like this is what I was talking about with the different routes. So like you need to meet requirements, and then you can choose to digivolve into them. And I'm really torn between if I go into the Numamon line with Hagurumon, just because those are how you can really start getting a lot of items and stuff early and leveling up really fast. So I might end up doing that. We'll see. I have played this mod before. It was way in the past, so the mod was very early on. And there was an issue where when you would digivolve and then de-digivolve, sometimes it would say like the Digimon you were before is ? So you can't de-digivolve into it. And I'm really hoping that that's been fixed, because that can get really messy. But we will see for the future. That's a future me issue. If that's the case, it just requires a little bit more grinding and could be a little tedious at points, but we'll figure it out. I think that is everything though. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, liking the video. Please leave me comments critiquing me. I'm happy to hear any of your concerns or comments, anything. And I think that's everything. So until next time, thanks for watching.